Hello, everyone. Please let me know if y'all can hear us. So
I
good
don't
to
even
see
have
y'all.
my.
Are you good?
I'm not on yet. It says I'm starting soon.
You're starting soon.
It says I am. There we
Okay.
are.
Good morning, everyone. Hello. Sorry. I was about
Oh,
to move
this
to
is
an afternoon one, but
this has been very
it's been a little.
very
Can
traumatic.
hear well? All right. They can all hear. Is there enough lights?
Am I? I think I'm lighted up.
We'll just keep that one in the back pocket then.
Alrighty.
Well,
Well, I just
everyone.
started without y'all. I know that's rude.
That's my fault. Y'all can blame me. I'm sorry. I was having some technical difficulties here, trying to get us all working.
Well, God knows it happens.
But I mean, happy to be here. Happy to see everyone. Thank you all for waiting. That means so much. Look at that. Is that what you've been working on while I've been over here?
Well, I have another.
Stressing
I've got
out
two
over
of them
something
going
here?
here. Yeah, we're going to do yellow and orange today.
Okay.
Oh, I need to bring that other one back
All right.
because we don't need to be looking at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you just want to jump right into things?
Oh, okay. Well, hello, everyone.
Well, I want to say hello. Yeah.
You need to say hello to
Hello,
everyone,
everyone.
Joshua.
I appreciate everyone.
I know.
Same.
Appreciate your patience and hanging in there.
Yes.
I don't know if we lost people or not.
Let me.
I wasn't watching. I was busy.
Okay.
Because I was kind of messing around here, and then I thought, well, I need to pull all my yellows out.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Hello.
This is PM Artist Studio.
Yes.
That's Josh over there.
That's P over there.
And together we
We
are PM Artist Studio.
Okay, I'm gonna say hello to everyone that's been
All right, that's good. You
hanging
do
out
that.
here. I appreciate all of you. Oh wow. Hello. We've got Adiamate. I don't know if that's how I say it.
Adiyama. Oh, and see, Mariah knows all those people's
Mariah might
names.
knows y'all's. I might just know the names, and there's a lot of new faces here, but just say hello in the chat, and I'll give you a little shout out. Alice is cooking. Ann Lar, Art Curious, that's Miriam. Barb Steins, Becky, hello. Bruja Rubia.
Bruja.
Bruja.
Which?
I like that. Carol's Crafty Canvas, Cat Conifer, Cookie Wookie, good to see you. Darcy, Eddie, Graham's, Griffin Shale, Andy's Candy, is that how you say that? Jennifer's Dog Life, Joanne Pierce, hello all. Carla, Keen Design, good to see you. K-Pop Mama, aka Aubrey, Lygia in October, Mary Brown, Meg Powell, Nightbot, hello, Patty Carey, Planet Creative Studios, Rosemary Station, Safia, good to see you, Seabasket, Slapping Paint,
Karen.
Karen, that was a good one. Star Traveler, Zale Storm, and Zany Love. Good to see everyone.
Daystorm. That's Germ.
Zaystorm?
Yeah, I watched your video with the fish. And this is where I got the idea for what I'm doing today, was from your video. Okay, so, top side.
We're ready to go top side. Boom. You're there. Oh, she's got mine. There, we're good.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Okay, I just says takes a while to show up on mine because
Are you live?
my
I'm gonna take my hat off. They're saying that they think I might be blocking the mic.
I
think it's just because I'm used to
it sometimes can't. I don't know. Is my mic okay?
Can y'all hear everyone okay? Is it just me?
Okay, so I think it's really hard to tell, but here, I'm going to turn it over. All I did was dotty my paint on here, and I'll show you the other one. And that's what's really great about these little jars, because they've got that little tip there, and you can make the absolute most fantastic little dot. And now we're going to put on a pull coat here, and I don't know whether to go with transparent yellow iron oxide or go with the Indian yellow hue. I'm kind of thinking this one because it's a little bit darker. And that's what we're going to, and I'm doing this right away so that this hopefully will be dry and we can pull it. Now, even if some of those little dotty things weren't necessarily completely dry, got a plethora of paint here interrupting my rigorous brayering. And hopefully this is going to be enough to pull all of those darling little things there. And we are going to do some watercolor today. I just want to get these down so that
hello everyone, thank you guys all.
They can be dry.
Yeah.
As this is going to be my look at my brayer.
And because this is your setup for this is the orange and yellow.
This is orange and yellow. Yeah, and just a second. Dropped my. I'm going to use that, but just not right now. Okay, maybe a bit. There we go. Now look at that. Well, just have to take my word for it. It's going to be really marvelous. Okay, now this is the other one I did. And this one I did using these bottle paints. So I just put it onto a, you know, yogurt lid and dotted it with my brush. Okay? So, just to show you that you could do it either way. Alrighty, let's go with a different background here. Let's see if we can get this, because this is opaque. And it's got cadmium yellow. It started with Lucas Acrylic, Studio, airbrush medium added, and 2 drops of phthalo blue, green shade, just to make it a little less, I don't know, whatever. Now, again, I'm using lots of paint because I want to pull up. Some of these little dotties that I made are kind of thick. So I want to make sure that I put plenty of paint around them so that they can suck down and grab onto what's already there. And again, some of this may not, the underneath coat may not be totally dry.
No.
But this is what, germ, what I was talking about is if you use whatever color you put down first, doesn't matter what color you put on top of it, unless it's totally transparent, that bottom coat is what's going to show up on your pull. And I think that the fish thing, this kind of thing here would have given you more variety. And I don't know, you may not necessarily even wanted that. But just a suggestion. All right, got a great looking brayer off over here.
That's looking nice.
You know, with the brush, the dots are a little more defined.
Becky Borkin said she likes your school beads.
She likes my what?
Your, what was it?
Oh, my bracelet.
Yeah, your bracelet.
Yes, that was a gift.
That's nice.
Okay, now I have a brayer that is,
like a reflection.
Isn't that wonderful? And look at that. And that, I'm putting that aside because I think that's,
I would too.
That's like a keeper.
That's a keeper, guys.
That's a keeper. Alrighty. So, the next color that we want is orange. Because the yellow and the orange are going to complete my color wheel. So, we might have to do something a little bit different here. Okay, I've got this here in really have a good orange in the, which is really something I didn't think about. In the era.
Yeah.
I mean, other than this orange.
Don't you have, oh, you grabbed it.
So we might have to do a little mixing here. But you know, I've never, oh, this might not work out so very well. It's awfully ooey gooey, but I was hoping that I could get some of this on here and then come back with.
I'm gonna steal that joke. Aren't you sad about that?
A little bit. Those are kind of
that's funny.
Largy dotties. A little larger than I anticipated. So the more runny your paint is, the more spread out your dotties are going to be. Oh. Okay, so we've got. I don't really have.
That was a good one.
That's the only orange that I have. This is the only orange. But now, this is almost orange. It says Naples yellow. But we're going to go with this as orange.
Yeah.
Now, I should look in my Nick Pro. Got this orange. This is nice.
I like that one.
This is kind of pinky.
That's like salmon.
I think it still qualifies, don't you?
I would.
Okay. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and smush this around a little bit and use this same one because orange, yellow does make up part of orange.
Let me see. Where's the color?
All right. Oh, this will be lovely.
It comes down very nice.
Well, I know this is not very entertaining, but
it's kind of cool to look at though. And gel plates are so awesome. They're so cool. It's just fun little.
Just, you know, randomly do that. Okay, now I've got that. So we will put a little more yellow with that and make that a little bit different orange.
I do like that little dotty collage.
Yes. Now we need to be, I need to be thinking here. And I'm thinking maybe pulling this with is that going to be significantly different? Yeah, I think sort of.
Thank you, y'all.
More of a yellow orange. Well, I really got carried away with that one, didn't I? Well, we'll just put some more of those in other places so it looks intentional. Okay. Now we need something kind of in between here, so I'm going to add a little bit more this darker to this. Remember, this has high flow medium added to it. Sorry, my nose is just... Now, do I sound nasally? I feel like I sound nasally. My ears are stopped up.
Good. I feel like I sound a little nervous. Oh, shit. It's been a crazy morning. I'm glad y'all stuck with us through it. I really appreciate it.
Okay, that really isn't all that different than what I already have on here in some places. Pardon me, but
we'll see how it comes up on the paper.
All right, so now we're going to do something a little bit different with this than we did with the others. So, get all my paint out of the way here. Lid on. I shouldn't paint lying about with its lid off. It's always slide off on the floor. And... Okay. So, here we go.
Oh.
Okay, the trick here is not to over brayer, unless you really do want them all
to mix in?
All mixed up.
Wow.
Okay, I think this is going to be great because now I can pull this, pardon me, I can pull this with this color. And it'll still be orange, but it'll be different. Oh, we've got some nice little lacing effects there. That's because of the...
What is lacing?
See where it's kind of separated out?
Okay. Is that because of like...
That's because of the... yeah, I have that stuff in the... Okay, we'll let that dry and we'll come back to that. Okay, so why am I making all of these tissue paper things here? Well, y'all are going to be really proud of me. Oh, I forgot to use this in the yellow.
Oh.
Dadgum. Oh, well. Another day.
Another day.
Another day.
Sneak peek for next time.
Okay, so I want to show you what I did. And Paula is here. I'm really happy about that.
Yes.
Okay, so you remember this.
Mm-hmm.
All I did to these and the cans, I wasn't happy with them because I thought they looked kind of, well, they just weren't done yet. So what I did is I stamped onto tissue paper. And actually this is not tissue paper. This, yeah, it is tissue. This one is. Because I think this was I had too much red down and I pulled up some red on this particular print. So I just came through, and what's cool about this is it does stamp through to the other side, so you have a choice of which side that you can use in your can situation. And I thought it was kind of cool, and they all go together because these are all my watercolor pencils. So doesn't that look cool? That looked very, very cool.
I like that.
And these were made with the pups.
The pups, yes. Pull up paper.
I guess I need to decide whether I want them going up or down. I don't know about that. But anyway, that's how I did that. And I just cut them out and glued them on. Did some dotting around the edge with this this stuff. Amsterdam ink.
Is that like a...
It's acrylic ink. I used the pink. Should have used the orange, but I don't know. That might have been a bit much. Then I went around the edge and circled each little dot with those acrylic pens that I showed you, I don't know, last time maybe? Yeah, okay. Now I did want to go ahead and kind of, I've kind of decided the best way to cover this. I don't know if y'all care about that or not, but it's easier to apply the can to the paper than the paper to the can.
Definitely.
Okay. So all you do is you just goo up your can or goo up your paper and then roll that baby along. And don't over roll it because it's really hard to cut it if it's gluey with your scissors. And I would know that because of course that's what I did. Yeah. All right. There we go. Yeah.
Thanks for checking in, Brad. Got it all. So.
He must have got his message.
Yeah, I was just texting him back when he popped in. I guess maybe they don't have sound on or it's loud where they are. He said he couldn't hear us.
I don't know. Sometimes
I'm sure if they're on the deck,
it doesn't, they start losing it the farther out.
That's what I was thinking.
They get. But I don't know. They might have, Wi-Fi hookup on the boat. I don't know. Okay, so I've been very busy.
You have been, because is that a new one from the...
These two are new. This one,
yeah, I remember. I saw that one.
Yeah, you saw this one. Yeah, this one looks really cool on the inside. Okay, so this is my green. And then we've got the pinky red.
Pinky red.
And we have the... And I'm not happy with the purple, so I'm going to change the purple, but y'all know I can do that. I think that one's really pretty. I think this one's really pretty too. These are hydrogen peroxide bottles, by the way. So on this one, I went one step further, and I'm going to tell you why. And I'm actually not going to, I'm going to gesso these, because the lighter color is going to show through. And let me show you why I know that that happens.
That's going to give you a better base for what you're trying to do.
It's going to give me a much better base. It's also really strengthens this because I can't even squeeze it anymore. It's totally solid.
Actually, that's going to be good. This one's a little weak.
This is the one that I used the paper mache with.
This one's sturdy.
Really light.
This is so cool. This is like insanely cool, like custom little, and you put your little design. That's like, I never even.
Well, I can show you how to do it, Josh, and you can do it. You can do it yourself.
I want to make one for my desk at my...
Yes, and you could even, you know, do some Texas Tech colors on it too, with your Okay, so here's where I learned about this. Let me dump these pencils out.
Yes, save your DP.
Oh, that's great.
Very
Just
useful.
dumped out everything. Okay, can you see on the inside here? This is the color of the paper that I put down. All it was metallic paper on deli paper, I think. But you can see what happens when you, and here, let's just go ahead and do it. I'll just do it. I want this to be darker purple. So I just need another coat of this on it. And I'm going to use this medium. You want to have a paper towel ready to go because you're going to wipe as you go.
Okay. Wow.
And this is why the inside didn't get done, is because if you're going to do it, you have to hold on somewhere and...
Yeah, then that's going to be a
yeah.
purpley mess.
But you can see it's really, you can just keep adding the layers of whatever that you want till it gets where you want it.
That's cool.
So if you hate the color, you know, and you spend all that time, I need to do a little gluing there. All that time putting that on there, and all of a sudden you're going, well, that's really not the color I want. All you have to do is just take a transparent paint and go over the top. And I love that it's this sort of motley. You know, it's not all the same. You've got blue violet, you've got red violet, and then you look on the inside here, and yeah. Anyway, that's going to take a little bit more work.
Hello, Gerald. Or Jared.
Okay. Now, oh darn it.
Don't forget now.
Wipe her nose and put her back on the shelf. All right. So, before I do my paper on top of this, I will gesso it. That way I'm going to have a beautiful, beautiful background so that my oranges and my yellows are going to be unadulterated by the brown. And it's also just another, you know, it just makes it a little sturdier. Okay.
I don't know how to take Mariah's name off the box.
Pardon?
I was talking to Chad.
Oh.
That's all right.
You have to talk louder because my ears are messed up today and I don't.
Are you a little congested?
Pardon?
You congested?
I'm congested. And my ears are messed up. My nose is messed up. My nose is finally kind of clearing out. Okay, so here's what I do in my sketchbook. I always try to stay a couple pages ahead. You can see why I need to put down papers, because I'm not very good at getting stuff where it needs to go. Okay, here I went ahead and did some writing because someone recommended that you do that when you were doing botanical kind of things in your journal or your whatever, that you should write notes into it. Now, I didn't write down the colors of the pencils I used. I will do that. I just didn't get to it. But I do have 2 more pages here that are prepped and ready to go. Then I wanted to show you what I did. Now, I'm going to talk more about this here in just a minute. But you remember this. So I really wanted to emphasize the outside area around the Darcy lines. So I just came in with that kind of pale green that was sort of the same as the leaves. And I think it differentiates, it separates that from this. And I thought that looked pretty cool.
That's really nice.
Okay, now this one, I want to talk about that one, talk about that. All right, y'all remember this.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. So what I actually came back and did here, I did actually quite a few things here. I added some more interior dark colors there, just to make that a little more oomphy. I came back in with some more blues here, but I didn't like it. And so I did colored pencil over the whole thing. I did colored pencil over this whole thing. And I did come back in and add a little bit of light here. And this is really cool. Somebody mentioned that the other day. They said it looks like a horizon. And it really honestly does. It's almost like it should go like this.
Yeah. That kind of looks like a flower sun then, you know? Like it looks like...
Yeah, well, if I thought about it, you know, I could have placed the flower so it was, you know...
I saw it horizontal at first. Yeah. It looked very nice.
Would have been, but, you know... C'est la vie.
Daisy UFO. That's a good one.
All right. Now, I have used these before. I really think that these are kind of like for kids.
They're more kiddie?
Yeah. I'm probably just going to give these to Izzy. I didn't like them because you can see here's my swatching. Now, this is just plain old copy paper. This was done with these. And it works better on the watercolor paper rather than the paper that you've prepped with the, the watercolor ground. Because that's what this is done. I really tried to get sort of, I don't know if you're familiar with this word, but in Alaska we called it alpenglow. It was that time. It was very short. As soon as the sun set back towards the mountains, they had this purpley glow to them, and it's called alpenglow. Yeah. So I like that, but I really struggled with it, and I finally had to come in and get some real watercolors to get it to do what I wanted it to do. But I did go ahead and mix in some black with each of the colors. And the orange and the black really makes a great brown.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
And the yellow and the black makes. And this is kind of nice too. I don't know so much there. I didn't use it on that one. But even that. They are kind of cool if you just want, to get some lines going here. I really got carried away, but I wanted to get that orange in there, and I just couldn't resist. I would start with the dark. And hold this like this. so that you're not being prissy.
Oh, do you gotta get down in that?
And you want to, you know, get some nice line variety going there. And when you hold it like this, you're a lot more inclined to not be so
strict, or just like
snickerty about, you know, what's going where.
It gives it a more realistic feel.
It honestly does.
I like that. Just the little leaves. Wow.
Okay, and we can even have some little shorter ones back here that, you know, are going back into the background. We just, you know, that those are on the other side of the center of the hoop-de-doo there. Okay, so this is going to be a purple coneflower because I love purple coneflowers. And again, these are kind of like the pencils, but you need to get a little bit more aggressive with your color because they're kind of pale and wannabes. Just making, you know, a little variety here, making a little bit more blue. Okay, I don't want to use that by accident, so I'm going to move that out of there.
Well, I gotta bring back my remember my
oh
thing
yes,
yes, because I colored.
You
who sent those in?
Do need to do that because Joshy colored in his
my little tag.
Okay, I don't know. This one might be a little bit much, but we'll start with this.
I had a tag kind of like this one that was white. I colored it. He helped me. Ooh. Is that what paper are you doing that on?
This is my it's this paper here, okay. But I cover it with gesso and then I come in.
Okay.
And don't be afraid to use the heel of your brush. Remember, you're doing watercolor, so don't be afraid to add some water.
That's the kitty, yeah. Hi, Bentley.
Okay, you can see what happens here. And it's just, you know, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't like it as well as I do the pencils. For me, it just doesn't work quite as, nicely, neatly.
That wasn't my tag, Darcy. I was just showing an example, but I'll bring my tag on Tuesday. Show you.
And the other thing is I wrestle getting these out of here.
This is one Mariah's waiting to work on. I took one of those.
If I were to keep this set, I would yank them out of here and put them in a, you know, in a can.
Yeah.
Because just, you know.
Well, I really feel like the camera's not doing it justice because it's just so light right now, which you have now. So.
Pardon?
I feel like it looks very nice. The watercolors, I actually do kind of like it, but seeing from my view, it looks a little plain with the gesso. It's like kind of back in it, but you're not finished.
Yeah, I just anyhow, this is with the what are these things called? Dina Wakley Media Scribble Sticks. They're water-soluble pigments.
Well, they're called Scribble sticks.
Yeah.
I think they would be for kids.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't think that these are like. It doesn't say for professional artists anyway, but you can get similar results. I mean, I'm not saying it's not.
It's all in your hands.
And I do not know what the price point on these is.
Yeah.
And the other thing is there aren't, you know, it doesn't have enough colors as far as I'm concerned. Okay. But I did get this here result using the
Oh, that's nice.
the that dark blue.
Okay.
And came in with the other stuff on my brush. I actually just painted it on the tip of my brush and came in and colored that in. So that's how I did get that. Okie dokie. Now we've got a new palette of watercolors, and I wanted to really kind of talk about this. Because these are the Derwent. And you can tell I haven't used them a whole lot, but I have used them some. And I busted open my quinacridone.
Quinacridone.
What
are you doing?
Because it was dried up. But then I discovered it really wasn't dried up, that there was still some in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did you cut it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you now just got a little vial.
Yeah.
Little vial purple.
This is called drawing with the other side of your brush. When you've got some paint on there and you want to make sure that you haven't wasted any of it, because it costs $7.95 for this little itty bitty tiny.
How much?
Tiny tube, $7.95. Yeah. Okay, so I've got that in here.
Wow.
And the reason I like watercolor is because, yeah, I should wipe that off. So get it on myself. And it's very strong, and you're going to see what happens here.
Thank you, Handy's Candy. Gonna work on the color combo. What's the color combo for July?
I already did it. I don't remember exactly what it was.
That's coming.
Okay. So you see what happens there. Now we have some other, let me get some water in.
Loosen up.
And what's kind of cool about this set is it does have, it's got white.
That's
Most
interesting.
most watercolorists they don't believe in using white because it opacifies the transparency of your color, and they get kind of pissy about that.
Oh, a little persnickety.
Yes, they don't really consider that. If you use white, you're not like a purist.
Well, what if you need white?
Well, you don't. You just use more water, Joshy. Obviously, you don't know about these things.
I'm learning.
You are. Now, you can see it's taken a little while for it to kind of
Okay.
warm up here, or, you know, loosen up down here in the... Okay, I'm just messing this around, and it's just, you know, it's not getting better. It's just getting paintier. Okay, So, stick watercolors.
That's right.
They're okay. I don't know. I don't know if they're something that I want to use. I don't really have a very good brown here. But let's bring in some of this. We'll mix this together with this. Get some nice stuff out there.
I like that, Becky.
This is kind of heavy duty watercolor here. All right, now we talked about the leaves over here on this. Let me get this off of here.
Yeah, be careful.
And how, you know, to get those leaves coming in and how to make the look whatever.
Could you scoot it over so our frame's not blocking?
Yes. You have to tell me these things because I don't know these things.
Yeah, I couldn't see that. That looks
Because
nice.
our heads are in the way over there.
Yeah, our heads are
Yeah.
over there. Our big head. Or my big head.
All right. So we're just going to, you know, this isn't the best flower in the world, but we're going to just carry on like it were the best flower. Put this down here so I can get my brush cleaned off when I need to. All right, let's talk about our leaves here. And this is where you can use these little things. Or you could use your pencils, your watercolor pencils, which I just dumped mine over back here,
no.
but okay, these are the Derwent.
Okay.
So, and that's looking kind of cool. I definitely just need to leave it alone. Come in with a darker, and this is what I really do not like about these. Okay, what is this? Is this midnight blue? Okay, that's a good color. That's a good leaf color to draw with. Okay, so I don't know. I coneflower leaves, I'm not sure what coneflower leaves look like, but we're going to give this a nice sturdy stem here because it looks like it's kind of a heavy plant. And then we're going to have some leaves coming out here.
It's like the flowers up top, but then like the leaves are more down on the base.
I always like to have odd numbers. I want to do a bit of overlapping here. Okay.
Wow.
There we go. Now, the reason I like to come in and do this with the blue rather than, you know, like a green is because that's going to establish my edge just like I did up here. So now I have that, and it's going to look kind of watery looking.
Watery?
Watery looking. And okay, I'm going to give my paint another little juicer. It's very dry because I haven't used it in a long time. And then I'm going to take these out because I remember I used up my other water, and I might have Joshy. Can you take that in and dump it out and wash it and bring me some clean water?
Yes.
Please, thank you. Okay, so we're going to start with our fatter brush. We're going to come in with, okay, let's see if I can get this up here. I can. I'm not using that as I'm not mixing colors. This is Ionian green, and you can see it's ever so slightly opaque-y almost. But the Hooker's green is really kind of gross. So we're going to have to do some mixing here. And the first thing I want to do is just get some water down here. Remember, this is not watercolor paper. It's not going to act the same way as, you know, fancy watercolor paper. Remember that right there. That's going to be, we want that darkest right there. I'm trying not to hit the edge of that because if I do, I did see I picked up a little bit of the, okay, not worried about that. Bit of water.
I forgot to wash the brush and I put the brush back in the water and it kind of...
Oh, it's all right. It's okay. All right. Yeah, you can just, that brush, you can just leave it right there. I'll catch it later.
Okay.
Okay. And see what's kind of cool about those lines that we have on there? Those are going to kind of, see what they're doing where the water got on there? This is a lot bluer than I thought it was going to be just from my...
PB&J. That could be our... Bye, Miriam. Thank you.
Bye, Miriam.
There is a video on the pencil holders, right? Are you making?
Yeah, I worked on those the last time.
Yeah.
The cans.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't, and I guess I should talk more about that. All right, just remind me and I will.
Yeah,
this is
no,
all.
Stay focused. Sorry, I figured.
Now this is some cool stuff that's happening here that I really did not anticipate. Just interesting. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little bit of yellow.
Wow.
See what you can do if you screw up and you really... I would rather that not... I want to leave a little something there that's, you know, leave something to your imagination.
And it looks like they just got rained on right now because they're still wet, like the little plants or the leaves.
Oh yeah.
Looks cool. Some you don't really get to see after the fact.
Just warming it up a little tiny bit there. Trying to keep things separated so that it's not, you know, like super confusing about what is where.
That looks nice.
Okay. I think it's done.
Just let it sit now.
Hold it up, hopefully, so I don't waller my...
Bring it a little bit. Oh wow, those leaves. And the purple, it looked. Yeah, I was a little worried. I thought it was gonna be too wet, but all dried out. Very nice.
I think it is going to, and it's doing some watercolory things there, which I love that.
Yeah.
And sometimes you really can't anticipate that that's going to happen, and you just love it when it does. And when it doesn't, you just like, well, oh well.
You just got to do what you think.
Yeah.
Look good. And let the water and the paint do its work.
Alrighty. So now what? Let's see if our shut that up. I can't move it out yet because it's what's our time here, Joshy?
We're at 11:30.
Okay. Well, that'll be great because I don't really I've gone through this, but I do want to bring back the bring back
down earlier.
The
Are those ready?
Yeah. This is yeah, I don't know if I need to talk about that more, but I can. One of the things that I love about the tissue paper is that it dries quickly. Because it doesn't have a whole lot. And look, it's really picking up.
It's got pretty much everything.
I'm pleased about that because sometimes when I've done this, the dots have a tendency to linger on the plate.
That's why I was.
Look at that! Isn't that great?
Looks like some cheese. Like a little flower.
I just picked up some water up there. I see. It's all right. It's just water, folks. It's just water.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I think this is going to be wonderful. Remember, I'm going to need to do another one of these because it takes almost 2 of these sheets to do the whole thing if you're going to do the inside. And I don't know. You know, I feel like once you have the pencils in, you're really not going to see the inside. But if you want to, you know, if you're the kind of person that wants to color that in, then you should do that. So I will need another one of these to, we might go ahead and just do another batch with a little bit different yellows. Let's see.
You could make sure you use the yellow right there.
Oh yeah, this one. The clear one.
Don't forget that.
I know. Now this is our orange, and I'm not very happy with it because it's way too... it's not orangey enough.
You could maybe even, well,
it was my orangey one, wasn't it? Okay, well, I think what we will do is we're going to take that. It's going to be our base.
Okay.
The air conditioning is on, folks. That's why everything is just going flying all over the place. Let me get rid of my
it's moving around.
My watercolor stuff here. Okay. So where's my, here it is. I think what we're going to do is, because this doesn't cover the whole thing, I'm going to try to do the shadow technique and cover the entire plate so that I will have that to put this one on top of it and pick it up. And so we're going to go heavy duty orange. Now oh no, I've still got this one.
That sounds fun, Susan.
Oh, Joshy?
Yeah?
You're not helping me remember.
Do you still have another one?
Well, I need to put pull. This is the orange. Those two are the yellows.
That makes sense.
This is the orange.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I was going to say you could just throw that in with the yellow.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, I don't know. Is that going to have enough contrast? No, I think that's going to get lost. I think what I'm going to do is use this pinkier orange. Yeah, okay. Everybody agrees. Then we'll get back to doing the...
We all agree, right? They agree.
Everyone agrees. Okay. This is Pastel Flesh Tint.
Pastel flesh. It is kind of fleshy.
Pastel Flesh Tint. And you can see one of the reasons I was reluctant to use it in the dotting process was because it's opaque. And so anything you put, you know, it wasn't going to make a big change if you used other transparent color over the top of it because it had already blocked everything out.
It's kind of got a smell, right?
It does. Mariah likes it. It kind of annoys me.
It kind of smells a little different. It smells like flesh.
Kind of plasticky. Well, of course, I would have to not get that up at the
Hi,
top.
Pinka.
Hi, Pinka. Kitchen towel to rub out the wrinkles. I mean, it's going to still have some wrinkles on it, but, you know,
Love it.
we just know that that's part of the uniqueness of the print. We didn't, you know, buy this at the store. Oh, yeah. Now, look how cool that looks. You
There
can
we
really
go.
see the cool little lacy effect of the things that I put on here.
I like that.
Now, I think that this would make really good fish because it looks kind of koi-like. This is what I was talking about with the
Oh, like this. Oh, like yeah, like it looks a little scaly. Yeah.
put the fish on top, you know, the fish stencil on top. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, we'll let that.
very carpy. That's a good one.
Okay, so I like that.
It looks like it's broken.
This. Okay, I don't know which one to use for the yellow. I'm thinking this one, and I'm going to use some white with it because I want it to be opaque.
I like that.
Probably a little bit more than I actually needed, but
College is going great. I'm studying business right now. Don't know exactly what I want to do, but I just finished up my accounting summer course. So, very happy.
okay, so we're making this really light so we've at least got a little bit of a contrast with
And this is going to be for the yellow, yeah? Yeah?
this is going to be for the yellow ones, but I'm going to put, we're going to
Did you use the... Or you mix it?
but I'm going to pull off color here.
Oh, okay. That's going to make a very interesting brayer off.
Really not happy with those white areas out there.
Yeah. There. Oh. Yeah. Shadow technique. Thank you.
Okay, I don't know. But what the heck? Okay, I kind of like that.
I don't think that was bad at all. That was awesome.
I mean, I
That
think
looked
it.
awesome.
And what we're going to do here is just go ahead. It really wasn't. I put too much white on
Hi, Betsy.
because the white I needed this layer to be more transparent. And I was hoping I could get it with the pulling off with the stencil, but it was just too much white. Okay, now this is a really pretty yellow, which we can now let this dry. Then we can come back in and we can do some more dotty technique and pick it up. So that's the plan. And that will dry fairly quickly.
That sounds good.
I really don't want to use that because I love those lines, and I love the lines on that too, and that one's too little. All right, what do we have here? All right, here we go.
Perfect.
All right, so we're going to do the same thing that we just did. Look at this cool.
Yeah. I gave it very interesting
It's really
effect and look on it. Yeah, the veins. That's good.
okay. So we're going to do the same thing with orange. But on this, we're going to use this orange, and I'm going to go a lot lighter. Not going to use so much paint.
Is this another transparent?
Fairly. And I remember this is straight out of the bottle. This doesn't have the high flow added. So it will be,
True.
yeah.
Yeah, I listen to them a little bit. I like Modest Mouse. Caleb really likes Modest Mouse. He's who got me into them. He's got that.
What are you, you're mumbling. You've got to talk louder.
Oh, Grams was asking if I was still listening to Modest Mouse band. Yeah, I like them. Caleb plays them on the guitar real well.
Okay, now we're gonna let that dry. Should dry fairly quickly because it's very.
Are you just gonna let it sit?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that sit and dry so that when we come back in, the next coat that we put on, I'm gonna use this.
Okay.
And we're gonna see what that looks like as far as our orange is concerned. Okay, I think I'm retiring this. Remind me, we need to look at the flower before we
The flowers, yes.
The one that we because it should be dry.
Okay.
All right, now okay, I don't know if this is dry enough, but maybe. Because it was so light. Let's see if we can get this to come up, because even if it doesn't all come up, we want to do something else to it anyway. So, oh, look at this. This is beautiful. Look at those nice crackly lines there.
I like that. It's got a little bit of orange streak through it too.
Yes. Yes. That's the whole idea here. Okay, now we want to get something on that. I'm not sure I'm liking the circles. And I know Mariah, she's going to be so mad at me because I always pull puzzle in. But
she's not here to stop you today.
She isn't here to diss me on what.
He's definitely going to be executive everything this next week, guys.
So this really needs to go and soak and get cleaned up. But I think that we're going to be able to...
it's got one less run in it.
I think so.
It's got one less run.
It's really, feel it. It has a lot of paint on it. Okay, we're going to start with this.
It feels cool.
It does. Now, on this, I think what I want to really do is I want to move it around, and so I can get more of the
It is thick.
different yellows going here. I like this really bright yellow. But I'm putting the stencil down before I put the paint down this time because I think maybe that's going to help me a little bit with my getting more variety in my background, rather than just having it be, you know, that yellow, one yellow. Oh yeah, that's it.
Beautiful.
Really, really
amazing.
Amazing.
Do y'all approve? Let me know. If y'all don't let me know. That's amazing. Oh.
Remember, I'm trying to cover my whole paper.
Yeah.
Because
even the edges?
It needs to be the whole paper to
Oh, so that way you don't have any like bad lines.
Yes, so that I have
you have some room to work with.
I can use the whole thing on my this is kind of like, and then I put it over here and the air conditioner comes on and goes, oh whoa, here, let's blow that baby around. Let's see if we can pick up.
Oh.
Okay, I think that's looking pretty cool. I don't know. I think I need some more. I need... Damn it. I could turn the air conditioner off, but would...
You want me to?
No, nobody would be happy because I would be hot and I would be icky.
Now you're coming in with this. Just going to give it some more personality.
Giving it personality.
Giving it some more love. That's how I feel. It is awesome, right, Susie? I like it. Are you gonna pull that one up? Oh. It's like a deep sunset yellow.
I know, and it's very subtle, but I think once I get it off of there, I think you're going to be able to appreciate it ever so slightly more. Okay. Now what did we decide? We decided we were going to use the this, right?
Yes.
As the pull color.
That's nice.
And remember, if you want to have a low contrast, just use basically, you know, a color that's very, very close to the one that you already have down. If you want contrast, make it lighter or darker.
Yeah.
I tried to float that down there, but you see how well that worked?
I like that.
You can kind of iron out the wrinkles if you do buff them out. But the thing about it is, because there's a lot of paint on there, it's still going to wrinkle up.
Yeah.
Just because that's what it does.
Wow.
I think
I think that was the correct color to choose. I think anything else would have taken away from what you already had.
I think it would have. And I don't have a lot of variety in my oranges here. So
Really?
now I could have gone really with this one. Yeah, because I just get the feeling that that one's just a little too much on the pinky side of things.
I think that one's going to flesh it out too much.
Okay, that's not dry. I think we can pull that one. Oh, I think this is so gorgeous. Look at that yellow. All right, let me get this out of the way. If I can.
Oh, that takes some skills.
Yeah, that was some sleight of hand there. Look at that. Now, isn't that wonderful?
That looks amazing. That's a good yellow.
I think this is a good yellow. And I think it qualifies as a yellow rather than an orange, even though we did go kind of with that yellowish orangey background. Okay, let's bring this back over. And let's see if we can get some more stuff on this. Well, I'm thinking that that's the
same.
Too much the same. Should have.
They're both bright.
They're both really, 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 really bright. Okay. I'm leaning towards this just because of all the line variety that I've got going here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something a little bit different here. Tried this before and it wasn't necessarily a real big winner, but you know, you never know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to move this about the cabin and brayer it on, but I'm going to need a palette over here so I can put my paint on it.
They want to see the yellow print up close because they wanted to see
this one.
No, I think they're the one that you just showed us.
Ah, yes. This one.
We didn't really get to see the.
Oh, sorry.
Very interesting thing. No.
Is this the one?
No. The one that you did the one that was connected to that other, you know, like the puzzle one.
Oh, the puzzle one.
Y'all want to see the puzzle one, right?
Well, that is the puzzle one, and the other one is still on the.
Oh, yeah.
It's still on the thing.
We'll go through them all.
We'll go through them all. Just help me remember, okay?
Yeah, and we got the flowers still.
Okay, so what we're going to do with this one, because I have two perfectly good yellows. Don't need any more yellows.
You could convert one to orange.
Okay, so this is we're going to take this into the orange range of things. And also this one. But I'm leaning more towards this one because I think got a little more interesting stuff on it already on it. So we're going to take some of our high flow. Only thing I love these dotty the little things, but it's quite the challenge getting that off of there to add more stuff. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Oh, well, we're going to go with it. Too late, too late, too late. And I could just put this down, but remember, I want to cover my whole I want to color my whole gel plate here. So I need to have it go out to the outside. Be careful, because after a while you start picking it up rather than laying it down. I don't need that anymore. And this is really something that I came up with because I wanted to cover more, have more paper to use for my project.
Oh, wow.
So doesn't that just look so cool? Really goes far beyond my expectations. And some of the crazing that was going on there, really, I think it adds to the interest of the print. Okay, that worked out really well. Let's try that again. Oh, and I did use this. So that explains the crazing. Duh. All right, now let's try it with regular. No additive.
Flow. No flow.
No. And this time we're going to do what I was intending to do, which was put my paint over here. And then I can brayer my paint onto the stencil more intentional and get a wider variety of
Are crazing and lacing the same thing?
Yes.
Just that little effect it gets. Wow, I like that. That's so smart. I've never thought to do something like that.
Okay, I need to be careful because I'm picking up paint there.
Oh. That looks interesting.
Now you got to move. There's no, going out to smoke a cigarette and drink a beer on the patio while you're waiting for the.
That one goes quick.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is that what you expected it to look like?
Better.
Better,
the
almost.
yellow came through. Amazing. Oh my god.
Okay, so you don't necessarily need bigger stencils. You just need to move the one you have around.
And move with some urgency.
Yes, move with urgency. Yes, Josh, that's a good word. And actually, if you wanted to, this would be a good time to use open paint because then you wouldn't be so rushed.
Yeah.
Okay? I didn't do that because I wanted to be able to pull it off.
Yeah, right now.
And if we were using open paint, that would not be happening.
Wow. You definitely got to put that one up right now. That one's amazing. Dang, that.
It really, honestly, I think it is. And you saw what we did there. Remember, the first one we used to get the pattern in the background was puzzle. And then, and I'm not sure if Mariah I think, help me out. Is this Christy Hartman?
This is the
Mo?
Fresh Fawns by Safi, I think. That's what they were putting.
Okay.
Fresh Fawns. Yeah. Fresh Fawns, yeah.
Okay.
Fresh Fawns by Safi.
All right. Now I'm going to leave this and I'm going to use this for taping.
Okay. Thank you, Mo.
All right, so we've got two prints here, kind of the same technique, just a little bit different. This started out as a little bit more orange to begin with.
Yeah.
And then this. All right, I'm going to leave this right here. Okay, it's time. Calling it. I need to take care of some things here with my husband, so we're gonna just go ahead and.
Yeah, it's 12.
Yeah. Let me get the other prints out here.
Yeah, we'll run through the prints real quick and then the flower.
Oh, yes, we need to bring the flower in.
You said don't let me forget. Thank you guys for sticking through this.
Now, you realize these, I could do this same technique on those.
Yeah.
That, if I wanted to make them a little bit more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I may go ahead and do that.
That's amazing. I feel like you could do definitely some line work on
yes,
that. And give
definitely
it some more
come back in with some more detailing.
Yeah, but I mean the leaves give you.
Because that's really where we are on that. And I don't know, the flower, I might do some drawing on it also. But yeah. Okay.
Wow, I really like that.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, that looks sick.
Okay, on Tuesday we're going to be, we'll have this, we'll know what to do.
I was kind of being an idiot.
Well,
I was flustered, and then the decision making wasn't the best, and so it took me a while.
That's all right.
Yeah. To ring around the rosy a little bit.
I'm not finding fault with you at all. I couldn't do anything that you just did. So why would I say anything about that? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I love you to the long haul and back.
I love you like a long haul.
See you on Tuesday.
See y'all.
Bye.